Hi, thanks for coming and joining me today. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. When you subscribe, click the notification bell and then you will know about my next video. Alright, let's get on with it. Here's the reading.
Hello, this is Lilu Jane and I'm bringing through a channeled reading for the collective. Today it is for the collective, and we say to you, the guides and I, the Arcturian Council of Light is coming through today, and we say to you that this is a good day for the beginning of the rest of your life, and this is the way you take your steps. One step at a time, living your life, finding your freedom and finding the fullness of your heart and the fullness of your mind, and finding the truth that harmonizes with you as a bell chimes and sounds in tune. If it sounds in tune with your heart, then that is the correct way for you to go and feel into that feeling of that feels right and balance. Feel into it and rest in that energy. That is what we say. We have brought out some cards working in this Oracle card reading with Lilu Jane, and that is the elemental Oracle cards we use if you'd like to get them for yourself. Lilu Jane channels in a conscious way with her cards and working with us in a energy field of unity that we have all created together. And doing so, we are allowed and able to bring through a multifaceted, multidimensional message for you using imagery that you can directly interrelate with and then actually form your own comprehensive depth of what we're saying. In other words, the reading goes deeper than just the one picture image and how it is told to you and discussed. It goes deeper into your own intuitive, expanding into your own book of life, Akashic records, and that of the planet to find deeper knowledge and understanding in your own right. We hope that is an understanding you have clear. Lilu Jane needs to clear her throat while she channels with us. And we'll bring out a few more cards with her, and here they will come. And we will discuss the cards, and then we will finish our discussion with you, our sharing of energy with you today. Yes. Okay. And here we have the rest of the cards that will help us to discuss and display to you and talk to you about ideas. Sounds in the background are Lilu's dogs. She has 3 beautiful dogs, beautiful souls that accompany her in her daily life. Let us continue. The first card in the top right hand corner of this spread is West, and this is about your brain. This has your brain. Your brain is receiving light, and the missing piece of understanding is being discovered within the brain and connected. Here we have the connection around the outside of the brain. Can you see that? And that is representing for us and reflecting in this reading with you and I today. It is reflecting the neural connections, the synapses and neural transmission of understanding and energy and comprehension. And on the bottom corner of this spread, as we have it at this point, we may expand it, but this is adequate enough for a message here, is breath. And this card, breath, has a picture of a heart-shaped image with steam being let out of pipes. Here we have a person who's all feeling confined, constricted, and wrapped up and overheating and unable to move freely in a hot and bothered world. So what you're getting a connection of is an understanding of the pressures that are upon you, and you're very aware of them. You're becoming keenly aware of feeling pressured and confined. You're feeling the great contrasts of this world really doubling up and coming to you in high energy and extremes. You feel that you are a voice alone in the desert. You feel like you want to say, stop this isn't right. You feel like you need to expel energy that is just saying, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. And we'll take a moment while Lulu lets her little puppies out. Hi, this is a good time to click that like button. If you like this content and you want to see it improve and grow, give me a thumbs up. And if you really like it, you can subscribe. Thanks. So this card has multiple meanings, as the cards will do, for multi-density, multi-dimensional comprehension and understanding. The voice is about the loud voices that you hear in the world around you, and you feel an infectious need to express as well, though it may not be coming out. It is feeling as if you're talking into a world where nobody hears. It's just you and the little birds, and that's it. But we want you to understand that you are not alone and you're in a transition, and that the energy you bring of comprehension and understanding, you plant seeds. Even if you don't express it loudly, even if you don't argue with people, if you don't have a platform to talk about it, you're thinking of it. Your moments where someone might say something that is reflecting on all the contrast and extremes and duality of the world, you may decide that I'm going to just say a little thing about that. A little piece of balance and sanity. My little moment of expressing balance and sanity. And it doesn't have to be a conflict. It can be just a small response, a gentle response. It plants seeds of growth. It plants seeds in others around. Your energy that you choose to take in the world of contrast, instead of taking the energy of disunity and disruption, you take the energy of calm, stepping back and holding your own counsel, but making your own counsel and making your own decisions. That is powerful. That is so powerful in a world that is trying to get you, persuade you to take on a completely different and not wholesome, holistic, calming, loving energy. The vision of the world you have in your head, here it is, the vision of your world, you maintain it and you hold it. As you do so, you plant the seeds of light. You don't have to be an outgoing light warrior in order to make a difference and plant the seeds of light. You just have to have the seeds of light. The time is ticking away in your third, fourth density world, and yes, you are in the transition that is moving fast. You feel the change, and as you stand strong, as this woman here is standing strong and straight with her feet planted firmly, you let the time pass, plant your seeds, and know that your contribution is powerful because you're here. Just because you're here, seeing clearly, thinking clearly, seeing through the what some would call BS. We're not going to say those strong language words, but you know what we mean. And this is how you are a strong brick in a strong building, a strong structure for the future. The earth is growing, she is soothing, she is calming, and she is cleansing. The sun is shining on her and she is refreshing her world. She dreams of a beautiful world. She emanates with her dream mind the beautiful energy of the fifth density, which is moved away, which is a separated world in its own duality form from
the third and fourth density that has been inhabiting this world, an energy of low fourth density that influences the innocent third. The third density is the war dimension, as some will call it. The third density is a beautiful, natural, innocent place in harmony with the vibrations and frequencies of the universal codes of love and creation. The fourth density can be many things, but it often is at this time a reflection of compromise and conjecture. In the fourth density, there are many beings that live there, and there are many beings that can interact with you on a fourth density level. The fourth density is where the trouble rises, not the third density of the world. We can love this planet and be in harmony with her, bringing forth whichever density we emanate in our mental and emotional bodies. Now, we have walked through messages a few times now talking about earth changes, and this is something for you to be aware of. And dear one, dear child, you are a child of the earth. You are of her, and you are here to love her, and she is wishing to love you, but you are many on her planet, and we need to advise you that there are places that are good to be while she goes through her changes and shifts. This is a galactic uplifting, a galactic cleansing that will happen, and she is a part of the galactic family of planets and stars, and she will do as all planets and stars are doing, and that is having a bit of a cleanse and release. Her energies will rise, her temperature will rise, she will rise. It is rising now, and that will mean more activity from her body, more activity in the earth, more activity in the air, more activity for her waters. So we say you need to head to some places where you will feel free from the sloshing and swishing oceans, and not too high up in the mountains that you are on the top of the highest mountain peaks, where we don't ask you to go to the top of Mount Everest, and we're asking you to find higher ground and be prepared to hunker down, to settle in and see through this period in which she must go through her shedding and cleansing and clearing. And you can find other videos that we have helped Lulu produce which will explain this further. The animals also need to do this. They need to go to places where it is safe through this period of time. If they do not, if they are in places that go through a shift that involves waves and volcanoes and heat and wind that exposes them, then without shelter they will transpire and they will move on. But we need to let you know, dear one, because we understand you have a love for animals and compassion for animals, that they will be fine, they will be safe, they will be well, because the transition is painless for them, and they will be in the new iteration frequency of the fifth density, and they will be fine. There is not necessarily an end to life, but a transition, dear one. A lot of animals have made the transition before the humans. And this is because they are in harmony with the earth body completely, and therefore the transmission from one frequency range of density to the next is naturally done for these beautiful inhabitants of the earth. Now we need to remind you that the earth's pressures and heating up will come,
This will be reflected into the society, and there will be more conflict. The society will run hot. As a beautiful, calm person, as here you are, the calm person, gentle soul, we wish to remind you that you are not alone. You are on the right path. You are fine, and you just need to find good places to be. We need to remind you that people who vacate the world through this process of much excitement and upheaval and heated society and heated planet are absolutely fine. They transition without stress and pain, and they travel to an etheric world that is beautiful and delightful. So there is no need to grieve, there is no need to worry. Your job here is to emanate your beautiful belief, your heart, your character. You anchor it into the earth and you aid her in her transition. You are a part of her body, you're a part of her being, and she is a part of you. And that loving join between you is to be enjoyed and glorified. We thank you for joining us today in this reading. We know you are a beautiful, pure heart, and that this reading attracts people who are empathetic and sympathetic with this reading, and we send you love and support. I thank you. We thank you so much. Until next time. Hi, this is a good time to click that like button. If you like this content and you want to see it improve and grow, give me a thumbs up. And if you really like it, you can subscribe. Thanks.